BAFTA poll bizarrely names Tomb Raider protagonist Lara Croft as the most iconic video game character of all time. Ever. Of all time.
I mean, she's not. Right?
Yes. So Mario is number 2. I think everybody would agree that Mario is actually number 1.
Yeah.
Either Mario or Pac-Man.
Yeah. Well, Pac-Man came in 6th. After Agent 47 came above Sonic, came above
Does
Sonic.
anyone know who that is here?
Who is
Do you
that?
guys know?
Who is this
Hitman.
person, and how do we bully them?
Yes, exactly.
He's from the game Hitman. But
Hitman.
did you guys know that?
I did.
Who?
Exactly.
Nope, I did not know that.
No, I'm
We got a
saying the
$20
person that
one.
wrote this list.
Yes.
All of the people that contributed, they need to be bullied into oblivion.
Shoved into a locker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Hitman was the first game I got on PlayStation 2.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's how you know.
Yeah.
But it not like immensely
$20 one there.
iconic.
Yeah.
Jacob
From
Elder.
Beavis McLean says, I am sick. Oh,
There's one from Jacob Edler. You want me to read it?
Yep.
The purpose of competition is self-improvement.
Yeah.
And Gen Z, in general, doesn't want anything to do with that. Weak men, hard times.
Yeah.
Preach.
Yeah, so I what's funny because I was like, well, who has more movies made about them? I think actually Lara Croft has more movies than Agent 47 by one movie.
You know what I bet they're doing with this list? I think they announced a new Lara Croft game and they're gonna be like, oh, it's completely different. And she's just gonna be some spaz feminist lesbian. And
Solid
it's gonna be
Snake
like
is number
it's the
14.
most iconic
Yeah.
thing ever.
The fact that they haven't made a Metal Gear Solid movie is insane.
Metal Gear.
Like there should be a Metal Gear Solid movie. Like given that they actually like get the dude who made Reacher or the dude who made like Terminal List or Reacher, or get Taylor Sheridan who did like Yellowstone in those shows. Like he did Special Ops Linus. Get him to make a Metal Gear Solid.
But you know the hard part about the Metal Gear movie is that his voice, Snake's voice, is the iconic thing, and like he can't be Solid Snake, the voice actor. So you're just gonna have. Like,
But you can dub. You could dub the audio.
that'd be weird, right?
I mean, you know, I mean, most likely they would just ditch it and they would try to just market it to everyone as like a.
But David Hayter's voice acting is like infamous.
Yeah.
I mean, famous. Sorry, not infamous.
Yep. Yeah, so he says Christopher Nolan for a Metal Gear Solid movie. Yeah, make it what Tenet couldn't be. Give him a chance to make
That'd be
an actual
awesome.
movie. And I only said that because somebody said Solid Snake isn't on this list. He's down there at number
What
14.
about
Messed-
Link from Zelda?
He is number 7.
Okay, I'll take that.
He's number 7. The other reason that this is funny, guys, and I did laugh at this, was this is from Tomb Raider tweet. It says, British adventurer Lara Croft will transition from being a raider of tombs to a seeker of truth as Evil Hat Productions and Crystal Dynamics seek to redefine the Tomb Raider series in order to escape its colonial past.
It is
There we go.
cancerous.
You can't raid tombs. You can't raid tombs anymore.
There we go.
It is a cancerous ideology that infects everything and destroys it.
Yep, it says raiding is depicted in the original Tomb Raider games and stories involves going to ancient tombs and historical sites of different civilizations and acquiring artifacts. I don't know if they spell it differently over there. It operates on the assumption of finders keepers that grants raiders with the means and the drive to claim ownership of artifacts, regardless of whether they have any historical or cultural claim to the treasure. I promise you, nobody playing these games is thinking about this. It's like going back and trying being like, we're gonna take Indiana Jones and we're gonna make him more inclusive too. It's stupid. It's
what they did.
It's lame. And
Started-
it's such modernity. I can't even.
It all started when they took out the guns in E.T. That was the first thing they did.
I forgot about that.
That was the very first thing they did.
What, they
the first
gave
time
them
that I saw that.
radios?
Yeah. In E.T.
It makes no sense.
They didn't have shotguns. They had radios, or they had shotguns in the original.
And Spielberg went on to say that he regretted doing that.
Yeah, he did, because that was what started all of the we are not allowed to have. That was the very first step.
Wow.
That was changing something that had already happened, that had already been released, and because context in modern times, that was no longer socially acceptable, so they went back and they changed it, which is the wrong thing to do.
Right.
Do not try to change the past. Accept the past for what it was. It was a different time. Don't try to go and whitewash it or make it suitable for today's sensibility. Make something today, and you want to make something that's politically correct or whatever, that's perfectly fine. Everybody does whatever. It's not that big of an issue. But the idea of going back and changing things, that's not good at all.
I mean, AI is racist progressive, so there will be no history.
There will, that is a significant worry. Like a legitimate and significant worry is that AI decide, like an AI that's supposed to clean things up or whatever, decides that it's going to go and start trying to, delete things from the internet that are offensive, and that's completely within the realm of possibility. I mean, we talk about AI possibly killing everyone on the planet, and I think that it trying to wash, no words from the internet is probably a lot less energy intensive for a computer program.
This gets worse. It says later games released in the franchise have started to working on by addressing what has happened by having Lara Croft acknowledge her past mistakes and try to understand and show respect to the cultures and communities she comes in contact with. She also has worked to reform raider culture and raise the awareness of her peers.
Raider culture.
Oh my goodness.
What a bunch of communist gobbledygook, as they say.
The thing is like the whole point of stuff like this is you're supposed to enter into a world that's fantastic and outside of your realm of experience. It's not supposed to be politically correct. If I wanted to do that, I would just go work at a museum, right?
It's not supposed to make sense.
It's not supposed to make sense.
Yeah.
So it says Lara no longer decorates her mantle with mythic artifacts. As a raider, she prioritizes seeking out the truth. I don't know how well that pays. Does seeking out the truth pay very? I know that raiding tombs probably pays really well. I don't think that seeking out truth pays that well. Just ask journalists.
Or Disney.
Yes.
Ask Disney. Or any
So it
woke
says,
company.
much as the game is inspired by her humanity, struggle with heroism, and her tenacity. Again, gobbledygook, as you said before. We believe that all three aspects are important. Are an important component in creating a game that celebrates history and culture while acknowledging the respect and work required to live in a world wounded by colonialism.
She raided fictitious tombs.
Where? Do you even know where?
They
Like,
weren't even real.
part
There
is-
were monsters in them.
Did they give a country, or is this La La Land that she's raiding tombs?
They're not-
Did
they're
they
not
even
listing
say
it.
where?
So it says, in this game, we seek to continue in that work alongside Crystal Dynamics by creating a sandbox for you all to tell stories that address colonialist themes. Nobody wants that! Nobody spending $80 for a video game wants you to address colonial issues.
I want it, Brett.
No, you do not. You're lying.
I am.
And you're bad at it.
Okay.
It's just, you look at this stuff and then you can't actually tell me that the person writing this expects this to make the same amount of money as previous versions, right? They don't know how to create. They only know how to destroy something that's already been successful.
We need to create a separate job field and economy for progressives and have them operate there, their own little community.
They don't want to. They want to take
incessantly.
yours.
I know, but I don't want them to. And I feel like we can outsmart them. Can we not?
Yeah.
So let's outsmart. Let's have them have their own little world.
Smart insanity. I mean,
stand corrected.
try. You could try.
No, I stand corrected. You're right.
Just, I love it. It is in the chat. Says it's all about propaganda, not money. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Yes.
It's about destroying that which was made the 21st century, the 20th and the 21st century of America awesome.
Dudes.
They want to destroy it. Yeah, dudes making awesome video games about hot chicks that are now. And
Yeah.
did you see the stuff with Star
Amen,
Wars
brother.
Outlaws? Like the uglification of all the women.
Oh, good
Okay.
Lord.
Oh man, yeah. You guys showed me who was playing Juliet before we started the show.
That too.
Whoa.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.